Good morning, everybody. So, today's agenda is to get the fridge installed. I don't know that I'll have it totally hooked up, but to at least have it installed for the most part. There we go. Holy smokes. So, you always hear that these ovens aren't accurate in temperature and everything. So, I've got it set to about 425, and it looks about 375 in there, if that is an accurate thermostat. Or not thermostat, thermometer. So, I'm hungry. Why not, right? Gotta test the oven out one way. That's good and greased up. So, yeah, get that fridge working. That'd be fantastic, to be quite honest with you. Let's set that there for right now. This we're going to put down here right now. I remember as a kid, they used to always scare me when I would do this. There we go. I think this is going to last me a little bit. There we go. All right. I'm going to put these in for, I should have probably read that part, 13 to 17 minutes. Okay. All right. We'll see you guys in a bit. Okay. Maybe I should have got the 4-pack. Okay. So now, it's good coffee. Jack Trade sent me that. Really good pour over coffee. Anyways, so basically I've got to build a box, a really tight box completely around the refrigerator. I've also got to make it to where I can access it from the outside. And I've got to funnel it, if you want to say, to the ceiling to put a vent in. Which I've got a vent on the old camper that I got. So, yeah, going to be quite a bit of work. I think I am going to move it forward a little bit and put it kind of tight up against the shower. And the reason I want to do that is to make sure I've got more than enough room for the toilet. So, yeah, fun times to be had. Okay, so basically this is how this is going to be designed. This is the exterior wall and the roof and everything. The fridge will sit in here. So I've got to get this measurement, that measurement, so on and so forth, and then build the frame, build the box, silicone it all, shove the fridge in there, and then cut a hole here, put an access door. So the first thing I'm going to do is move this. I want the fridge forward a little bit more. So there we go. Something like that, I think. Yeah, I'll put it something like this. So that'll give me plenty to, plenty of room. I want to leave a little bit here. I'm going to put wood here, but I do want to leave a little bit here just as, extra storage. I might even put a little 2x4 right here, I think. And, that way I can put spices up there or whatever. So here, let me bring up a little bit so you can see. So I need to get a measurement from here back first, but I got to get this thing to sit straight. So give me just a minute. Okay, so this is actually sitting perfectly level right here. My only concern is the toilet, because I don't want to come out too much further because of the table and just have a real narrow path right there. I have to re-explore that, I guess. So from there to there is about 20 and a half. Okay, and then I'll probably, I need to measure that door, see how wide that is, but yeah, I gotta do that. I'll be back. Alright, I can go ahead and measure how wide this is. Actually, that's right at 23. So, 23 wide. And then, yeah, I gotta measure how deep it is. Actually, I need to come back to there. Right there. So we'll go 26 inches deep at the top. Okay, and then we'll get that part figured out after we get the frame started here. So I do got to move this fridge out of my way. I think I'm just going to move the toilet for now and set it right there, actually, just kind of next to it. And then when I get the frame built, I can just pick it up and slide it in there, or when I get the box built. I do need to keep it level, so that's that. So I'm going to do a couple of 2x4s from there to there, there to there, which this is actually perfect and go straight from the floor right to the roof, and same there. And then when I cut this hole in here to put the wood chimney, if you want to call it that, I've got that fire retardant expanding foam, so I'm going to spray that in here really, really good. That way, because this is perforated, I'm assuming for moisture control, but that way the toxic fumes and everything aren't going through the bus. So I've got to really seal that off on the inside. I'll actually probably end up running the wooden chimney actually through here too, after I get it all sealer foamed and everything. So that way it goes straight to the roof. It doesn't have the opportunity to escape and all that fun jazz. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I do need to, that's one thing I need to do. I need to measure from here to there, and that is, looks like right at 11 inches. So that's perfect. So 11 inches. So 20 and a half deep. For now. Yeah. Okay. We'll be back. Alright, so I got the first board toenailed in the bottom. I'm going to do the same to this part. Oop. I don't want you moving. There we go. I gotta remeasure that. It wiggled a little bit. Oops. Yeah, it's off just a smidge. Oops. All right there's 32. But before I get too carried away, I want to double check that I'm level and straight. Okay. Looks pretty good. That looks level. Yeah, this one here is turned a little bit. Yep. There we go. Yep, it's turned a little too much now. All right, right there. Grab one of these. There we go. That one ain't going nowhere. And then I got to do the same to this side and make sure everything's square, because if it's off just a little bit, it's really going to mess things up. So bear with me. There we go. Okay, it's just toenailed in a couple of spots right now, but that'll do. Okay, so now I need to figure out where I'm putting these ones at. Exactly. The same thing, I gotta get them all lined up and all that fun jazz. And at the right depth. So, give me just a minute. Okay, now we'll see if I did this right. Right about there, I think. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna this right about there is level. So I'm gonna just kind of put a screw in there for now, just to kind of hold it so I can measure it. Alright, because that's got to be 45 inches from there to the ceiling. Perfect. And it is level. So I'm going to throw a couple more screws in there, and then we'll have to do the same to the front. Okay, so I forgot to film it. Sorry, apologize. But right there is going to be the access hole. That'll be where I light the propane, or if for any odd reason I plug it in somewhere at a campground or something, I got to get some hinges and something to put in there. But we'll do that differently, or in a little bit rather. Sorry. So yeah, I got that done there. I do need to put a support in the middle of this. That's, yeah, it's not real super saggy, but saggier than I want it to be. So I gotta cut something for that, and then I'm gonna fill this gap in right here. I'm gonna fill all that in, with sealer foam, and then I'm gonna put some flame retardant stuff around there. just to help re-insulate that, because unfortunately when you cut into this stuff you gotta ruin the insulation a little bit. But so I'll be back. All right, so this is going to be kind of the tricky part. So I've got to cut this one. It's going to be 31 inches, and then I'm going to come up about probably 12 inches, and it's going to go on an angle like this for probably about 6 inches, and then straight up to the roof. And then I gotta grab that measurement again from the fridge. I think it was 42. So yeah. Okay, so got all my measurements. 44 is coincidentally right here, and then I'm going to come down 26 inches, go 7 inches on an angle, and then down, because I want it to kind of like that. And right around in here is going to be the vent and all that. So I'm going to go get 2 of these cut, so I'll be back just shortly. Okay, so I went and cut these out. Hopefully they fit. Okay, well, I'm going to take a little bit off that corner. Let's fit over here. Yeah. So I have to cut this corner down a little bit to get it fit in there right. So, give me a minute. All right. So I cut this corner off a little bit. I'm going to do the same to the other one. But it's ready for screws and what have you. But I want to put a little bit of silicone behind it for the wood to press up against. And then I'm going to screw it all down. In the meantime, I'm going to get this other one fitted. Oops. There we go. Yeah, okay. Just gonna put a couple in here real quick, just to kind of hold it up, and then we'll go from there. There we go. Alright, I gotta do the same to the other side. Alright, so as you can see, there's a gap right here. That's where that 7 inches, and I made a little template. This will just overhang. But, yeah, right like that. That way I can silicone both sides, and then silicone the back really good too. But I gotta get that cut, and then I gotta cut a piece from here to here. So I want to remeasure that just to just to be on the safe side. But so I'm going to do that real quick, and then yeah, we're almost done. I just got to do that, and then got to measure a piece for the top, which might be a little challenging. I also got to cut a hole in the roof, which I'll just get a ladder and go up there, I guess, and start hacking. Not real excited about cutting a hole in the roof, but I got plenty of silicone and everything else. So, but let me do that. I'll get this template made real quick, and then get those cut. So I'll be right back. Oh, they don't make these light. Almost in there. It's on the top, just not the bottom. we'll get her in there. There you go. Beautiful. So now I just gotta go around and screw it down, and we'll be golden. Cool. Okay, so I got it hooked up, and as you can see right there, if I can zoom in. I think that's where I can zoom in. Anyways, thermometer's pegged out, and same with the one in the freezer. So I just got it plugged into AC right now. I've got the propane line hooked up to it, but I've got to put a splitter in and hook it up to the main tank, and we'll do that maybe tomorrow or day after. But other than the cleaning, it's pretty decent fridge. Nice little ice box in there to keep bacon or whatever frozen. But close that, you can see it's, I got it on auto, which there we go. Swear I know what I'm doing. But so I gotta set it on auto, or you can go off or gas. It's just a two-way fridge, so it's showing that the AC is working, no issues. It'll turn all the way to the coldest point. So we're gonna let it sit overnight and then check it in the morning. So or not in the morning, but I don't know, next time I'm out here. So all right, fridge is working fine on electric. We'll hook it up propane next time, which I know it's going to work because I tested it beforehand. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and yeah, this was a bit of a challenge. So as always, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. There we go, hard words. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. I'm getting a lot of people going, oh, I miss seeing your videos, and it's because they forgot to hit the notification button, so they're not getting notified of new videos. So make sure you do that, and click all notifications. And yeah, see you next time.